they were that one team that came with the lowest purse. Didn't have to really buy anything. They came for the fun of it. But as they say, mazak mein, they've ended up picking up 5 players. And the headline act there is going to be De Kock, because, as was being told to us, that they asked him to put his base price low at 1 CR and then they'll buy him. At 1 CR, don't think it's a bad buy that they've gone for a Quinton de Kock. He's anyway going to be a backup. I don't think he starts. So they've got him for that. So this is the team again. Interesting, if you were talking about does anyone get into the playing 11, interesting, this is the other team. That no one that they've gotten comes into their likely playing 11 so far. The only one who's a contender could be De Kock instead of Rickleton, which also I'd be surprised. But that's about it. Other than that, they had a settled team. They'll go with a settled sort of lineup, and I think Rutherford they traded,
two
right?
players, Rutherford and Shardul. And also Markande.
So in that sense, maybe a Rutherford comes in for a Shardul and you make that changes. I'm just giving options. If Shardul goes out and Rutherford comes in, that is something that they can look to do. But this is pretty much the team that they'll have. And again, once again, team that made the playoffs last time, once again looking solid.
Yeah, they made it to qualify two. Serves me right. Yeah. So I think they already had a very settled look, and they were one team that really. I think if you talk about teams winning, you winning the auction or winning the transfer window in football parlance, they won the trade window. Every little bit of business that they needed to get done, they got done in the trade window. Rutherford in gives you a nice little backup all-rounder option. Shardul comes in. They got someone who, for that cheap, by the way, base price of 2 crore, they've brought him in, is a proven IPL player. 2-3 overs, 4 overs on a good day gives you some batting. And of course, they brought in Markande, see, I think is a bench option. That's fine. They needed a little bit of depth in their wrist spin department. They're good there.
Yeah.
They actually did all the major work, and whatever changes they made, I think, a Shardul comes in instantly. You can make a place for Rutherford. The squad anyway was so strong.
The only thing that they needed to get, and this is something that we had discussed, was spinners. And while now they have a Gazanfar and a Santner in the kind of 11 that we've put out, now they've got a couple of backups as well in Markande, Izar. So
they've rewarded the domestic performance. I mean, look at it.
That's something that they do.
When do they not?
Remember that interview, Rohit Sharma.
I mean, for example, Danish Malevar, Atharva Taide from Vidarbha, they have both been rewarded in that sense. So I think they did well for such a limited price that they had. Their
business was done, as Shane said. Business was done. Today was not about business.
Today was a good day for them.
But smart, no? They did it before going to the auction table, as you point out. They did it during the trade window.
And had that communication line with Quinton de Kock. You get international experience and 2 guaranteed wins.
Okay. Let's go.
Rating time?
This time we'll start with Siddharth and we'll go like this.
Okay, so...
No, you started last time.
I started last time.
Sorry, Shane.
I'll start. I think I'll give them, if you look at how good their squad looks. So what did I give the GT again? I give them an 8.5. So I'm going to continue being generous. I'll give them a 9. I really like the look of their squad.
Sure.
I really, really like the look of their squad. I know there could be a couple of weaknesses that come in, but I trust them to actually work their way around it. Even last year, I thought they were maybe 1 or 2 injuries away from the squad or the team not looking as good. But they managed to pull through. I think they did well. I rate their captain very highly. I think I'm one of few people who does still in this particular country. So I really like their squad. And I think in bringing in a Shardul, they've automatically strengthened their bowling significantly. If they can give Allah Gazanfar some more game time, I think that also strengthens out their spin department very easily. Also, their bowling on paper it's in some ways a reunion of the CSK 2018-19 era. You've got Deepak Chahar, you've got Mitchell Santner, you've got Shardul Thakur. All the ingredients are there. And that was a very successful side as well. You've got a Bolt there. I think everything looks sorted. The batting too. I don't have a problem.
You'll go last. You started. Okay. I'm going... Again, I've dwelled into their combination. What is it that I like, what I don't like. I gave 7.5 to GT. I was tempted to give MI also 7.5, but I'm going 8. Okay. Because of the pedigree that they bring to the table. So I'm going 8 to Mumbai Indians.
I'll make that 8.5 because they looked like a very good team last year. Were slow starters, but ultimately by the end of it, they found their
They're
mojo.
always slow starters.
Yeah. Well,
Even when they were champions.
That's actually
Their
the thing
advantage.
that works.
despite them having a very good side, you didn't expect a slow start. At least I didn't expect a slow start from them. And has the squad deteriorated from then? Absolutely not. Were those trades good? Yes, they were. Did they need this auction to happen? No. But did they make a joke out of themselves? They didn't even have that money to make a joke out of themselves. So everything was good. I think it's a very, very strong team. And I'll make that 8.5 in their case.
Well, I will also rate them quite highly for the limited funds that they had. They managed to do well, but as Shane said, you won the trade battle. So that's why they got most of their holes filled in at that point. So I'm also giving them an 8.5 at this point. So that equals to 34. All of us are combined and divided by 4. 8.5.
8.5.
That's a very good rating.
That's a good rating for the Mumbai Indians at this point in time. So 8.5 out of 10 we are
From
rating.
7.6, we've moved to 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
8.5.
And that's not even rounded up. It's like an actual 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precise.
It's there.
Very precise.
The